What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the Gozanti-class cruiser, also known as the Imperial Freighter. It was manufactured by the Corellian Engineering Corporation, the same people that made the CR-20 clone transport, and the Bierley-class heavy freighter. It cost 150,000 credits, which is pretty cheap, considering that is less than 4 times the cost of the CR-20, and even cheaper than an ARC-170. There are actually 2 slightly different models, with the Gozanti and Legends being 41.8 meters, or 137 feet long, about the same length as 2 Lambda shuttles. And the Canon version of the Gozanti is 63.8 meters, or 209 feet long, about the same length as 3 all-terrain armored transports. At 32 meters tall, it was 2 Wookiees shorter than an ATM-6, and at 14.7 meters wide, it was about 3.5 huts across. It came equipped with your standard deflector shields, and a Class 3 hyperdrive, which is actually slower than that found in an X-Wing. It had a range of sensing equipment, including the iconic dish that is found on most Corellian Engineering Corporation builds. The Canon variant had a twin laser cannon turret on the rear, and a ventral heavy laser cannon, whereas the Legends variant had 4 retractable heavy laser cannons, 2 retractable quad laser cannon turrets, and a proton torpedo launcher. With a top speed of 400 kilometers per hour, or 249 miles per hour, this is one of the slowest vehicles we have talked about, and less than half the speed of a TIE bomber. It was crewed by a pilot, co-pilot, a communications operator, 2 loadmasters, and 6 gunners. And it could also transport 12 stormtroopers, but its real purpose was to transport vehicles. It could deliver 2 walkers, and not just AT-DPs and AT-STs, but even a pair of AT-ATs. It could also carry 4 of either a TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber, TIE Advanced V1, or TIE Advanced X1s. The Gozanti was introduced to the galaxy sometime during the Old Republic, and one could be seen at the Mos Espa spaceport on Tatooine before the Bounty Eve Classic. Its slow speed was a design choice to prove to Republic inspectors that this was not intended to be a military vessel and would make a terrible choice for any criminal. That may have been true for small-time crooks, but larger criminal organizations like the Black Sun Syndicate and some elements of the Confederacy of Independent Systems loved using this ship to move freight. This was because the Gozanti had exceptionally heavy armor, and it was very difficult to jam its sensors. The Zygerian slavers also used them, and we saw that the CIS entrusted super tactical droids to command this cruiser. Darth Maul would force the Black Sun to use their Gozantis when he captured Mandalore, and during the time of the Empire, they had to receive some updating to fit Imperial vehicles, but we saw that they also used it to haul cargo, for example, Wookiee slaves, and even Kyber crystals. And perhaps the most interesting part of this ship is how it changed the course of galactic history. In canon, Imperial officers were traveling to the Death Star station and arrived to find an enormous debris field and Darth Vader spiraling out of control. The Sith Lord was able to dock and take control of the Gozanti, and furiously had to make his way back to an Imperial fleet. So really picture this for a minute, about how the already angry Vader had to ride in one of the slowest ships in the galaxy after losing one of the Emperor's most prized possessions. So that's it for the Gozanti-class cruiser. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, sometimes it seems like the Force is playing a joke on Vader, and the Force will be with you, always.